So today I want to talk about finding your purpose. And this topic can be something that many people are curious about. And you might be surprised what I'm gonna tell you because the first thing that I want to say is purpose is not something that we look for to find it. If you are living already in this physical plane, you are already on purpose and with purpose. So, when do you feel you're purposeful? It's something that you feel, not something that you think about it. So it's not a logical thing. And when people tell me, I don't know what my purpose is, which is a common statement for a lot of people to share with me, those people are talking about the vehicle in which you can express fully. So my vehicle that I discovered first was dance. So I was a dancer. And it's interesting because when I look back my path of how I have been expressing myself, and then to earn income per se, has been evolving. So, for instance, when I was in, teenager and early 20s, I was dancing. I was a dancer professionally, doing like music videos or tours for Japanese singers, and I felt I was on purpose and with purpose. But then deep inside of me, I knew that there was something else that I was craving. The soul was craving this information that I'm sharing with everybody. So the things like transpersonal psychology, which is beyond the personality identity level of the basically spiritual dimension, the invisible world, and to really identifying that and to make sense of what this life on earth is was something I was craving deeply, and to teach that and to share that to the world, to begin living a meaningful, purposeful life is something that I already knew, even though that the format, and the vehicle, I wasn't clear. But when I came across this material, even though I had a different career, I knew that this is at some point where I was heading towards. And then, um, things moved along and I have changed different career path, but I have never felt not purposeful because one, I was doing something that I truly enjoy. And if you want to really find out what the five pillars of the soul purpose ascension is, I have a separate video that I talk about that. And even breaking down each pillar, and I'm not going to talk about that, explain that in this video. But in this video, basically, I want to talk about what purpose is and what purpose is not. Yeah. And the fundamental purpose that we are here to do is just one thing. So each and every one of us, the fundamental purpose is the same, is to tap into the essence of who we are and to share that gift to the world, to share your gift that you have discovered within you to the world to illuminate. That's the purpose for each and every one of us. So if you have been looking for the purpose for the longest time, there you have it. You just found your purpose. And then where we want to go is what feels good, what resonates with you. And interesting because when we have this kind of conversation, what's getting in the way is others' opinion in what's present in the society, right? And of course, maybe you are somebody who is wanting to find something that you can actually make a living and feeling line up with the soul's purpose, with the purpose, right? So earning an income is another different conversation, right? So, but then I feel like we wanna start with the purpose because, and then also though, let me back off a little bit because if you can monetize and begin circulating the financial aspect of your life through what you feel so purposeful, that's great, right? But it doesn't have to be, right? There are people who have different avenues to circulate the money and then do something that they're feeling truly purposeful, right? So you want to kind of pick and choose how you want to be living. I have come to this place of this is the only thing that I want to focus on, right? So I'm not really interested in doing something else other than something that I feel called to do. And I think I have cultivated that sort of boundary enough where because I'm feeling so called to, right? So then if that's something that you're looking for, I think what we want to focus on is to really tap into your heart's desire. So there's another video that talks about, which is key number one of the Soul Purpose, 5 pillars Soul Purpose, ascension, which is to tap into the heart's desire. That's what you want to check it out. I'm going to make sure that after you watch this video, it goes to that video automatically, so you don't need to look for it. But then purpose is not something that you look for it. You are already on purpose. And then purpose for every single one of us is to access the essence of who we are in this lifetime and then illuminate the world, sharing your gift and the voice within you. So the life that you have lived has stories in it, and though each story counts, that has cultivated your voice. Yeah, this is so important. This is another pillar actually, but the life stories that you have lived is contributing to become your voice to illuminate and share to the world. No matter how negative your life has been, you are gaining the awareness and understanding of becoming a feeling, being able to empathize somebody else's similar journey. So it's giving you some positivity and expansion when you look at from that perspective, and that's part of the journey of the soul. And Neil Donald Walsh, who was my first spiritual teacher, talks about only 2% of the people are living aligned with the agenda of the soul. 98% of the people are living 98% of the time things that do not matter, which is surface based. But to fulfill that agenda of the soul, we want to tap into the spiritual dimension because that's what the soul, the dimension of the soul is. So it means that you will never be feeling a fully purposeful life unless you dive into that spiritual dimension and living from that place. And there is a few, it's not that complicated, it's rather simple, but there are a few blind spots that mind gets in the way. So we want to understand and begin practicing what kind of life, how life would feel like when you begin living from a fully spiritual point of view. So um, that's all I have that I wanted to share today. So purpose is not something that you find. You want to immerse yourself into this topic of spirituality if you want to live a fully purposeful life because you, the soul, resides in the spiritual dimension. So let me know what your takeaway might be. And if you have any questions, comment below and I'll see you in the next video.